what point does a person go from being just particular about certain things to being picky? I do think there is a difference. I think if you're particular, probably a few things that you care enough about to have kind of specific taste for, presumably after trying new things, broadening your horizon. Whereas I think being picky is having strict criteria for just about everything. Food, drinks, travel, dating. Dating's one that gets real dicey. And I think once you start down that road, there is an unwillingness to try new things. In particular, you have an open mind, and being picky, you don't. Now, I'm not saying I'm above any of this either. I'll give you a perfect example. 99% of the time, I'm ordering a black coffee, whether it's drip coffee, whether it's pour over, espresso, an Americano. Occasionally, though, I enjoy a nice cortado. Now, if you're not familiar, a cortado is equal parts espresso and steamed milk. I have found in my travels that 95% of coffee shops don't do it justice. It's not a reflection on anybody. It's a much harder thing to execute on than people give it credit for. First of all, a cortado, based on the proportions I just said before, is a comically small drink. Part of it is people feel ridiculous giving you such a small beverage. And I'm not saying that if it doesn't meet my criteria, it's shit. I'll still drink it, it still tastes good, and I still appreciate it for what it is, just not the extra 5% that's making something go from good to great. Staying in the coffee world, there are people who will say, I drink it with like vanilla and caramel, cold foam, and everything else. If the guidelines that you're operating within are that specific for you to drink coffee, you probably don't really like coffee. See, here's the other layer with people who are picky. Even if they attempt to try things that are maybe a little bit outside their comfort zone, I oftentimes question whether they're trying something with a truly open mind and some part of them like, gee, I hope I like it. Or are they mostly just going through the motions so that they can kind of get back to the thing that they know they like? Maybe you tried Pinot Noir one time and you think, oh, I don't like Pinot Noir, but not knowing or not taking into account the fact that a Pinot Noir from California is going to taste different than a Pinot Noir from Oregon, from France, or from Germany. You don't like one? That's okay. Try another one. See if you like that. If you've tried a bunch from different places, still say you don't like it, okay, then yeah, maybe it's not for you. Being aware when you might be acting a little bit picky and skew a little bit more towards particular, I think everybody could stand to be a little bit more open-minded. And I think it would give us new perspective and understanding and ultimately empathy for other people. And it might help connect us rather than divide us a little bit more. Sure, that's pie in the sky. It's never going to happen. But I've said it before and I'll continue to shout it from the roofs every chance I get. Don't be afraid to try new things, and I'll see you tomorrow.